Google, you can check your computers. Thornville, Ohio, by very real coincidence, is one of the biggest Sasquatch sightings reports. Like I'm saying, what is the number of reports? Hotspot. There are more sightings of Sasquatches and Bigfoots made from Thornville, Ohio. All right, and more witnesses claiming to have seen actual hairy beasts. All right, in this area of the United States more than any other area. Am I right?
Nope.
Absolutely correct.
That's
We've
not
got
true.
the man of facts here with us.
Yes.
His name is Nathan Bohica. Nathan, introduce yourself.
It's an absolute pleasure, I must say. My name is Nathan Bohica. I have been studying Bigfoots and Sasquatch activity for decades now. I hope to be a successfully published author based on the findings we will be making today. This is as he said, a hotbed of activity. There have been some very unique sightings and interactions, particularly what we experienced last year. There are very hostile Bigfoots in this area. And as a result, we must ask you to follow certain rules. First of all, whenever the ride is moving, you must remain seated. This is very important. Once we have stopped, however, I do encourage you to rise and gaze upon all of the different Bigfoot activities. We should be seeing some Bigfoot structures, which are made out of branches. Normally, these appear in trees as somewhat knotted rope-like structures, but the ones we've seen here are very unique. They're almost pyramidal in appearance and very, very aesthetic and very just unique to the eye, like nothing you'd ever see in a natural wood.
Motherfucker, you didn't explain shit.
All you did say like fucking 15 words that didn't even make sense.
Let me sum this up.
Oh, party's over.
Let me sum this up here. We have been seeing structures that Sasquatches are known to make. They look like, no other way to describe it, like they're shaped like a teepee, where a bunch of wooden logs are set together in the shape of a teepee. Now, this is not just something that happens here in Ohio. This happens in heavy Sasquatch reported zones all over the country. All right, such as the northern west parameters of Portland and up there, in the Pacific Northwest, and other areas, as well as down in Texas, and of course you got the skunk ape down in Florida. A lot of people believe that the skunk ape species of Bigfoot obtains space down in Florida in the swamp regions.
You know, right quick, I'd like to touch on what you were talking about with the teepees and shit, you know what I'm saying? Because you gotta understand, these fucking teepees, these branches, they're not just branches, these are fucking like tree limbs, you know what I'm saying? They're ripped off the fucking trees.
No regular human being would have the strength to rip these thick branches down from a tree like that.
Put them upside down.
By your hands. I don't give a fuck if you're, built like for Lou Ferrigno.
That's right.
I'm going way back.
But I think.
I'll give you a built like Brock Lesnar. You're not gonna pull a fucking tree trunk down like that.
No.
And it's clean breaks. Almost like as if the Sasquatches know how to bite through the fucking limbs.
There's no question, because they're also known for taking like full-grown ass limbs that you can't even fucking cut with a saw or whatever the fuck, and they tie them in knots.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They tie
I don't know how the fuck
knots.
they do that.
Neither do I. They do it with their tongues like chicks do with their cherries when they're whores.
But if we go out there, listen, if we go out there and we start seeing these structures built in the shape of a teepee, made out of these logs and tree trunks and shit, if we start to see these structures, we know that is the Sasquatch's way of allowing us to know this is their territory. We are in danger when we see these structures, okay? Now, don't be afraid. At the rear of the wagon, you'll see a long, tall, slender man whose jeans are so tight, it looks like he was poured into them. We call him Cowboy. He's
Once
the man
again, we
back
have the
there.
headlights behind us, so we can't. Perhaps you can see his cowboy-esque silhouette.
He's the man back there with the AR-15 and the fresh, funky light on his head. Cowboy, come take a bow in the center of the, so we can see you. Oh, there you are. There he is. Oh my God, that beard is all of splendor.
You're all beard, cowboy.
If things get out of hand, Cowboy will be protecting you. Cowboy is very, very seasoned in Sasquatch hunting.
Cowboy shot 3 to 5 Sasquatches, according to him.
According to the video games he plays.
Yes.
But this is real life, and we still have absolute faith in the Cowboys' abilities. Now, back to Nathan Bohica. When Nathan Bohica is not diving deep into the research of Sasquatches, he does, well, he works a full-time job at the Tasty Freeze, and he makes a hell of a sundae, even though the pineapples are fake. But aside from his work at the Tasty Freeze, his passion is that of with Sasquatches. How do we know that the real reason we're out here? It's not a question of are Bigfoots real? We answered that last year. Was anybody here on the ride last year? Yes, survivors. Survivors. We answered the question, are there Bigfoots out here? We know that much, don't we? But, Nathan, why do you believe the elusive, the only rumored to believe it's true, the infamous Big Smoke, the biggest Sasquatch ever reported at 15 feet fucking tall?
Yes, this is a very unique specimen, the creature he is speaking of.
Who's following us? Is that your mom back there?
That would be the sheriff's department.
We don't cut the lights off. Are we getting pulled over?
I think they heard there were double lights on here.
Well, damn, their whole spotlight is killing our vibe. Do something about it, the cowboy.
Shoot the windshield.
Please, no casualties. This is far too soon for casualties.
Take care of it, cowboy. Ain't you gonna know you mean business? There
You're a
you go.
sheriff in the Old West. You could get in a shootout with them police.
Right, how do we know Big Smoke is actually on these grounds there, Nathan?
There are a number of indications. First of all, it is the sheer size of the structures you were describing before. The very large branches that have been moved into position to form these structures, as you said, could not be formed by natural means. Plus, there has been a very high rate of Bigfoot sightings and also disappearances. Campers, hunters, many disappearances. People who go out into these woods
Right.
are never heard from again.
Where Big Smoke is, people start disappearing.
That's right. That's how you usually know if Big Smoke's actually in your region, because all of a sudden motherfuckers turn up missing all over the place.
That's right.
Missing reports go skyrocket high. Then you know then you smell a fucking ancient wet dick in the air. Then you know Big fucking Smoke's in the area.
Well, ancient wet dick to you. But to another female Sasquatch, that is the scent of mating.
A delightful treat, yes.
That is a delightful treat. That stench you smell sometimes when you catch the morning aroma of a rotting corpse or something of that nature, it may not be your neighbor's garbage gently blowing in the breeze from next door. It may be a Sasquatch hiding in your bushes jacking off.
Which is crazy because Bohica was telling me earlier that, in fact, for some odd reason, that's what makes Big Smoke unique, because he don't kick like a piece of shit. He actually doesn't have a scent that smells bad.
To me, Nathan, that's what makes Big Smoke scary. Because you can normally smell a skunk ape or a Sasquatch creeping up on you.
Yes.
But Big Smoke don't have no stench. Why?
This is true. We believe it is because he is such a paternal figure. It's as if his physiology is so strong that when he breeds the most unique Bigfoots ever. That they're particularly attractive to females, and as a result, females are also drawn to him. And as far as for why he has no scent, this is something I would personally like to explore in depth. I don't believe there has been any evidence presented to indicate why. I would like to get as close as possible to Big Smoke on this trip, if indeed we see him.
Will you be sniffing the region under his tail?
I was wondering if you know what the back of his nuts smell like.
Will you be exploring, let's say, the itch area? Because I was told that if you get close enough to actually press the itch area, that's an inch between the nuts and the anus. They call it the itch on a Sasquatch as well. If you get in that area, Bohica, and you push it, I hear that Big Smoke makes a noise similar to that What's that toy that makes that? Pillsbury Doughboy? You push his belly and he gets cute. That's the only time you can get on Big Smoke's good side. Of course, after that you die though, right?
Most presumably.
Yes.
He does seem to favor the females of the species, quite obviously. But there is sort of a nurturing and paternal nature to this creature. Though he has rarely been observed in his natural habitat, we do believe he is forming familial bonds in these very woods, and they are perhaps forming families, perhaps even clans, here in the Thornville Valley woods, which are known for their propensity of Bigfoot activity.
You gotta know that in the mind of an animal, things are just fucking different. I saw on YouTube, I shit you not, I watch endless footage of monkeys and gorillas. They fascinate me. Orangutans.
They jack each
all
other
of that
off.
shit. I saw. Thank you.
So were you getting into that?
Of course.
Oh my! I
What else would I
100%
say?
apologize. I thought you were going to something else.
No, that's all I go into.
That monkey dick.
The story of what I'm about to get into.
Animals.
Monkeys jacking off.
Yeah.
This monkey, they say monkeys and gorillas don't even hang out, okay? Well, there's a zoo somewhere in the Orient, right? This monkey is hanging out with a crew of gorillas. And one of the gorillas in
It's a
particular,
chimpanzee, right?
he's super friends with. Yeah, chimpanzee and a gorilla. They don't even hang out. They're not supposed to hang out. But they're hanging out, and the gorilla is riding, the chimpanzee is riding the gorilla's shoulders. They're playing, they're having fun. And then in the next scene, the gorilla was laying on his back, legs crossed, arms behind his head, and the monkey was masturbating him. And
No, he wasn't masturbating. He was fucking giving him a hand job.
Giving him a hand job, right? And the narrator said, and now he helps his friend feel good. Who helps their friend feel that way? Good that way.
Hey, that's the best homie you've ever had in your life.
I know.
Hey, man, you feel bad? Yeah, dog.
Let me hook you up, dog. Anyway, my point is,
Fuck.
I'm not just out here bragging about having seen that action. What's this? What? Oh shit! Him again? They need to do from last year. The crazy rednecks. Juggalos, check it out. It's a crazy nameless redneck. We saw this guy last
What are
year.
you doing here?
You still here, homie?
Didn't you learn from last year?
Didn't you? What the fuck?
I lost my goddamn eyeball. You
We
guys,
hear the meth here in Thornville strong.
I shattered my arm. The Bigfoot did it, and he'll do it to all of you.
Yeah, well, he did it to your eye, that's for sure.
He did. Don't go in there. I'm begging you not to go in there.
That's really not begging.
Man,
Well, I guess we'll go in
you're
there.
just as
You know what?
fucking creepy as you were last year.
It's on you guys.
What are you even doing out here at 4 in the morning, homie?
It's on you
Yeah, what
guys.
the fuck?
Have
Yeah,
fun.
he got kicked out of his own tent.
His uncle's sleeping in there.
It's so funny to him anyway.
I don't know. Why do all people that are fucking like bad guys, they laugh so much? Everything's so funny. Oh, I'll kill you.
Oh, a tree structure.
What? The fuck right next to his tent?
Wow, right there. That's what we're talking about. It's a small one, but it could have been built by juveniles.
Could have been built like that lunatic.
That right there is the first sign of danger, though. It's saying don't, am I right, Bohica?
Absolutely. This far to this close to the road and this near in proximity to such a large gathering of civilization as the gathering of the Juggalos, this is unprecedented. We have never seen a Bigfoot structure marking territory so close to human civilization.
Wow.
It's almost like he's challenging us.
Well, it's a good thing we got Mosh Pit Mike here, former JCW Tag Team Champion.
Look,
Yeah.
Mosh
Take
Pit
care of the
Mike
front of the bike,
has
front of the bus.
Mosh Pit Mike has wrestled bears in his career, so I know he'll wrestle a Sasquatch.
He's wrestled bears and he's wrestled bears bare naked.
And he's wrestled his penis into his girl's vagina.
Look, man, like I said, it's all fun and games. We're on a haunted hayride, whatever. It don't change the fact that these are very, very real possible Sasquatches running around these woods. It's not a joke.
It's good that you said that because on the last group we were just like, yeah, it's all jokes and fun. You know, we're up here shucky ducking and cracking jokes, and as Nathan Bohica says, cracking wise for some reason. But the bottom line is, we're about to be in some fucking dangerous ass Sasquatch territory woods. You know what I'm saying? Everybody thinks it's funny until somebody gets fucking bit by a Sasquatch.
That's right. Or until a chimpanzee jacks your meat off. It's all fun and games.
Who knows? They got some pretty crazy hands. That might be kind of cool.
How long do you want to survive?
What's that?
Well, we do know.
Oh, wait, whoa, what's this? Look at this. Whoa.
Are there?
Okay, we got something going on, some kind of action right here. People don't have no bedtimes out here. It's like easily 4:30 in the fucking morning. These motherfuckers out here partying. What's going on there, fellow rednecks?
Do you gentlemen have permission to be on this land?
Do you have permission to be on this land?
Yes.
What are you guys doing out here?
We're home. I was going to ask you the same thing.
Well, shit, we're observing you.
Where are you coming from?
Well, there's a standoff back there between the cowboy and that other crazy right there.
The what?
What do you guys do? You guys look like you're celebrating something. What's going on out here?
We are celebrating.
What are you celebrating?
Have you folks have you seen any Bigfoot activity? Any large creatures?
He wasn't big, he was a little foot.
A little foot?
He was about 4 foot tall, hairy as hell.
But it was a humanoid and it was furry from head to toe?
He had more arm hair and back hair than you.
What? Okay.
Wow, what happened? Where's he at?
Did you see him? Were you able to pursue him?
Yeah, we shot him, he ran away. We
shot
shot him right in the back.
Well, a baby Sasquatch?
80 cents.
You shot a baby Sasquatch in the back?
4 foot tall. We got him, and guess what, guys? We gonna be rich. You wanna see him?
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Wait, he may be in need of help. He may still be alive. You
wanna show
motherfuckers,
him?
take us to him.
Yeah, follow us.
All right, we'll follow you.
Let's go, guys.
Take us to this wounded Sasquatch, baby child Sasquatch, before something dangerous happens.
He said follow the light. All right, so now we're just going to follow.
Look what they're driving, y'all. Look at that. They got a, damn, that's like a,
That's a hillbilly mobile.
yeah, absolutely it is. Flatbed golf cart. With an
Flatbed
engine.
tractor. All right, we got to keep up
Man,
with
we
these
ain't
people.
got 4-wheel drive motherfuckers.
Are we supposed to be, are we really want to follow these two fucking
Yes.
crazy ass rednecks?
This old rickety fucking tractor.
I'm not scared.
Fuck no.
We can't even go on that same path because the rain is fucking washed out.
How about we don't say we did follow you guys? Good luck.
We still coming behind these guys?
I was all down to save the possible wounded baby Sasquatch until it involved Bahan over all that fucking terrain into the darkness like that, Bohica. Bohica's now going to speak on the
Is that where it's at? They got it. Oh shit, they're bouncing again.
What's going on down there?
I don't know. They're rednecks, so they're stupid.
I think they just picked up a hooker. It's wild out here in the country. Is anybody with us here today from a born and raised in a rural neighborhood? You know, like in the country. Has anybody
Okay, we got some hands in the back.
by noise making? Has anybody actually ever seen a Sasquatch? Hold on a minute. All those people that were on the ride last year? We saw crazy Sasquatches.
But look, there's also a thing though. You know what I'm saying? Because these Sasquatches somehow, as far as we know, like their ears are sensitive or something like that. You know what I'm saying? They don't like loud noises. They especially don't like organized chant loud noises. You know what I'm saying?
Well, there's the only thing that's going to scare a Sasquatch is its opponent in numbers, right? Lots of people. That's what they do is they survive off hiding.
Yeah, speaking with numbers, speaking at them at the same time.
That's right. What are you proposing?
I mean, we're all juggalos. There's a lot of us. We know how to say some shit real loud, right? We can be in here with the whoop whoops. You know what
We're
I'm saying?
good at making noise, am I right?
So if I was like this, you already know the drill. So I'm like, when I say stop, you say stop. Stop. We're gonna do it like that, but fucking 20 billion times louder because the fucking Sasquatches are shook on that for some reason.
If we get attacked, if a
Any reason by
Sasquatch
that?
comes
Oh,
in our seek in our circle, basically, right? If a Sasquatch comes in our, what is the word I'm looking for? Personal space?
Yes, our periphery.
Vicinity. Yes, vicinity. If a Sasquatch comes near this motherfucking trailer, we're gonna have to show our strength by showing the Sasquatch how many there are, and the best way to do it is like this. I say stop, you say
Whip, whip.
Stop.
Whip, whip.
Stop.
Whip, whip.
Okay, that sounds good for a church choir of 7-year-olds. But these are Sasquatches, people. We have to show the juggaloism in us. We have to show them who they're fucking with. So make sure your volumes are on 10 if that shit happens, right?
Open them vocal cords up. What the fuck happened to these rednecks? Were we still following them?
Bohica. Now I understand
Where'd they
you
go?
have some colleagues out here, am I right?
Yeah, some of my colleagues preceded us out here. They were very eager to experience the what we saw last year, the reports I made and the findings that I published. So they,
Which were what?
which were that this is a very unique area, that the Bigfoot activity is above normal, that it's agitated in some way, perhaps by the proximity of the Legend Valley organization and the various sounds that they hear from that organization, from the music festivals that occur there.
Well, you're going from an absolute party over there to an absolute fucking boring wasteland over here of nothingness except crazy. What's that back there?
I believe that's those maniacs that took off ahead of us.
Hey, tractor bottom, speed up a little bit. We need to see what's going on over there. Cowboy, you loaded back there? We might need you, cowboy.
They stopped. Perhaps this is where they encountered the baby Bigfoot. They were leading us to it, but
They were taking the fucked up way.
I think it does look like they've encountered. Oh my goodness, one of them is motionless. This does not bode well for them.
Maybe he's just doing the mannequin challenge.
It looks like the fucking their hillbilly mobile smashed into a tree or some shit.
Oh, we got cause for concern.
With for sure that one smashed into a tree.
These woods we're in, they look pretty thick too. I don't know if this is the smartest move.
That motherfucker ain't got a head. Hold up.
Oh
the
shit!
fucking hillbilly.
Oh shit!
Another one's over here on the other side.
There goes your freak.
Hold up, this motherfucker's over here.
Oh shit!
Oh, look at the Sasquatch, a dead boy on the floor.
Oh my god! His head is gone. Totally fucking gone. There goes a freak.
Yeah, there goes a fucking dead baby Sasquatch over here. What are you talking about?
Is that cowboy?
No, that's the redneck.
Oh my god! Look how close
Get
that
the
Sasquatch is.
redneck!
Get us out of here.
Get the redneck! Kill him!
Whoa! Is Cowboy with us?
Yeah, he's back there.
Cowboy, you alright? You pussy, why didn't you get out there and shoot? You just let that guy die. Well, he's not one of us, I understand. On second thought, it was one of those rednecks.
Die.
Well, it's okay.
Yeah, he's only paid to protect us.
I
And some
understand.
dumbass we found on the side of the road.
Understood. I just got a little excited. The whole thing about seeing his intestines ripped out and shoved
Yeah,
down his throat.
let's not forget they shot a baby Bigfoot over there.
Yeah, they say they did anyway.
I saw the motherfucker on the floor over
It
there.
might have been a muskrat. We don't know. We didn't see it.
I did, though. I clearly seen it. I just told you.
Yeah, so you say.
All right.
That's still hearsay, is all I'm saying. Wait a minute. Nathan, so we just witnessed death, right? Did the police have a problem with the Sasquatch? Did they come and, let's say, patrol the Sasquatch woods?
They sure turned around pretty quick when we came in. I think they're afraid of the Sasquatch.
I think they were more afraid of us.
That could be it too. They do know there's 50 juggalos on this trailer.
All right, well, let's keep an eye on the juggalos. The Sasquatches aren't bothering anybody but dumb rednecks. Killing
Yeah,
them
so
late at
far
night.
the rednecks are feeling the brunt of the Sasquatch's blows.
Man, it's almost as if I could smell the funk either coming off Mosh Pit Mike's wrestling trunks or there's another Sasquatch out there.
I don't know. What's that? There's a There's
Nathan,
10.
can you call your colleagues and see if?
Hold on, I think I see his colleague shits out there. Is that your homies?
It does look like it.
Oh, good. There they are.
That does
I was
look
worried about them. There they are, right
They
up
did
there.
come out here before me. I warned them not to post their tent in the woods, as the Bigfoots might be able to sneak up on them there.
Sneak up on them in these open fields? Nah,
It should be safe.
you're fine. Do they got hot dogs cooking? What kind of hot dogs?
I don't see much activity. This is somewhat disturbing.
What are they
If you
using?
can hear my voice, please approach us. Reveal yourselves. Are you there? That tent. There do appear to be rips. This is nothing I've ever seen. To actually
Damn,
attack
Nathan, what happened to your best
to
friends
attack
in
an actual human structure. This is unheard of. Have you ever heard of anything like this?
there? Yeah, it's called a murder.
Dear
Look at that
God.
thing. The walls ripped off it.
We're definitely going to have to investigate this.
I think you should investigate it yourself. Get out there and see what's going on.
I think that's what we're paying the cowboy for.
Oh, yeah, same difference. All right, cowboy, what's going on over there? Nathan's got friends over there he's concerned about, and there's supposed to be fresh hot dogs on the grill for all of us.
That's right. Now go protect us, cowboy.
This is really serious. Whoa, wait,
Look at that
Oh, my
structure.
God.
Holy shit.
Whoa, watch behind you.
That's
See?
the biggest fucking structure.
Look at how big it is.
I can't believe they posted their tent so close to something like this.
Oh, we got cowboy.
Look at this. We're just stopping between two
Real
structures.
motherfucker hanging.
Cowboy,
Look at
cowboy, easy.
Yo, it's mad
Easy.
dead people in that
Slow
shit.
down. Cowboy, keep that gun raised. You don't know what's in there.
Keep your cowboy cool.
Keep your eyes peeled behind us, too. I don't like this. We're between two
Stay
structures.
cool as the cowboy's cucumber.
What is this?
He says mad dead people.
We should move on.
He said we need to move out of here. What's he
All
saying?
right, cowboy, come on, let's go. Let's go,
All right.
cowboy, let's go. We can't hear you, cowboy.
Oh no, watch out! Watch out! Oh no!
Everybody sit down. Everybody sit down. We gotta sit down to move. We gotta sit down. No, hey,
Buddy,
sit
sit
down.
the fuck down in the back. Tell
What
that
you
chick
doing,
sit
girl?
down.
How you doing, girl? Don't let her jump off.
Hey,
Oh no!
we need to get the fuck out of here. We gotta get the fuck out of here. Damn it, Bigfoot. Put it back. Take it my tent right now. Goddamn it. Tractor's broken. Fuck. We need to get out of here.
Sasquatch took a
The
right off.
Sasquatch is eating that motherfucker right now. Right in front of us.
I don't even believe it.
Damn.
That was like a younger Sasquatch. Took her right off the fucking ride.
Oh, they're talking about the girl.
Well, she should have sat down.
Put her back in my tent.
You probably wanted to hit that ass.
Perhaps the presence of Big Smoke himself has influenced the males of this population into a frenzy of breeding.
Are Bigfoots known for banging human broads? I'm asking one of you guys. I don't know.
Perhaps this is what we're witnessing. Perhaps the presence of Big Smoke has
Maybe getting the flashlight out their faces.
I
So
far
much
too
for
excited.
Cowboy. He sucked.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he even got a shot off.
Man, he went out there all heroic and fucking ended up getting football sacked by two Sasquatches. Loud as fuck running up behind him. All of us were screaming and turning around. He was like, I got it. I know.
Cowboy
they're
gave his
coming.
life for us.
I hear him. I'm gonna turn around right now. Jeez, relax. Boom, he got sacked and murdered.
All right, we're headed back into the thick, the thatches of the darkness.
That leaves everything on you, Mosh Pit Mike. That
You gotta
means
get out and fist fight.
all our lives are in your hands, brother.
Cowboy's gone, man. Now it's in the hands of a. What's up? What's up? Oh fuck! I clearly seen something under those woods.
Who's that little what?
What?
I fucking
What? What the fuck? Where? What the fuck?
every time we see shit creeping around this fucking tractor, I start going 3 miles an hour. That's when you're supposed to speed up, not slow down.
He's trying to get his murder.
It's really creepy. Look at the way this road is turning right back into the woods. No, not this way.
Is which way did you see him run? You went that way? Or?
Into the deeper woods.
You went going cool. Awesome. Let's go down. Perfect. Follow the screams.
Follow the very large footprints.
Yeah, fucking put that somewhere. Keep me in the eyes too.
Now, this is already the hot spot in all of the country. There already is a Bigfoot research group. What?
Okay, there's a fucking dead body hanging from a tree.
Where?
Through his chest.
Oh shit!
Don't look.
He's impaled like fucking 20 feet off the floor.
Don't look. That's a cute look.
What's going on, Bohica? Is that Boondocks?
Right over there.
This is unprecedented. Imagine the height and strength necessary to impale a human. Impale a human. Have you ever heard of human sacrifice?
Have you ever tried putting a limb of a tree through the trunk of a tree? Through a human first? I have. It doesn't work. But I'm not a Sasquatch.
For some strange reason, Nathan has tried that.
He's tried it with his penis.
He had a really crazy childhood. Really, really weird. But
Yeah.
that was crazy. That dude was at least 15 feet in the air. Can only be the work of one thing that I can think of.
All I see is
Whoa,
fucking
you just
destruction.
off the road crazy style.
There's more than one. That is in itself is unprecedented. I see at
Wow,
least two
we're just gonna
structures.
go ahead and take this way, huh? Right through death. Make a left right there through the scariest, most haunted part. Awesome. Well, hot ambers over there still burning. What is that, a bench?
Right now, you see something?
Wow, man, this is.
I hear
What the fire? Listen, let's be
the
quiet.
words. Where's they come?
You hear that?
It's everywhere.
Listen.
Bigfoot activity is agitating.
Look at all the fucking tree structures. There's like 19.
What? Who is that? What the fuck is that?
Is that the cowboy? Is that a triple tone ostrich? Cowboy! Cowboy? Well, back there getting dragged?
Cowboy, come back.
Remain on the vehicle. He may make it.
Oh shit, another Bigfoot! Oh my god!
All right, you know, at this point, this is brutality now, man. We're just getting
Cowboy
motherfuckers to
is
the
so
Bigfoot.
dead by now. He's so worthless. Every time he
Wow.
Somebody hop off and help.
just keep seeing him die further and further.
Cowboy died twice for us now. Holy shit. We can't move as people sitting down. We're about to get eaten, this bitch.
Wait a minute, where's Maddie? Maddie, you got them fucking flares?
You got Ric Flair?
Woo! Where's Maddie at? You got him? Mike, you got him? Listen,
What has he got?
Sasquatches are afraid of fire.
Oh, he's got a Ric Flair.
Woo! Get them flares out there, man.
Throw them Ricks out there.
Flares out there. Any flare you got, get it out here, man. Let's go. Try to protect your ball. Oh my God, it's crazy. When I say stop,
Oh no!
when I say stop, you say.
Whoop whoop! Whoop whoop! Whoop whoop!
When I say stop, I'm louder. Oh, it's working. Stop.
Whoop whoop!
He's got a Bigfoot Sasquatch bitch next to him. Whoa, man, go! Hit the gas! Go! Get out of here! They're coming! Throw your flares, man! You ain't got no more! Who's coming back too? Holy shit! Maybe he was just coming to be our friend!
Whoa!
Where's he going to get his fucking Sasquatch, homie?
Look like he was trying to moonwalk, but
What the
his
fuck
foot was
use
stuck in
that
the
guy?
mud.
What the fuck? We're walking through the woods. Are you kidding me?
Wow. That was fucking huge! That thing was enormous!
That wasn't even a Sasquatch. That was a Splasquatch.
That motherfucker was enormous!
Wow.
He just
Carnage.
towered over the other fucking dwarf right over the other Sasquatches.
There would have been a fucking 20 Sasquatches. You add them all up, they wouldn't be the size of fucking Big Smoke.
Why did he look so fuzzy and cute though?
Oh shit! Everybody's go
Huggable. He
man.
looked very ferocious. He looked kind of squeezed.
Look, more fucking Bigfoot structures. And more fucking, oh, that's the fucking idiots that were out here in their camper or in the fucking tent. Your colleagues.
We should probably stop and clean up the mess and bury him, give him a
I don't know
burial.
if
Or we can say fuck him and keep going.
Fuck 'em.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I say fuck them big time. Matter of fact, fuck their mother too. Fuck their whole family. Their kids can eat his father's shit too.
How do you
That's
feel?
how much fuck them.
How do you feel now that your eyeballs have actually laid upon the illusion only rumored to exist? Big Smoke!
Well, I would first like to honor the fallen. We did have some tragedies here today. The loss of my colleagues, the loss of Cowboy. But holy shit, he was big. That is
Huge.
unprecedented. It
Huge!
is everything I expected.
Just imagine the piles of his doom. They gotta be fucking 2 feet tall and
And it-
shit.
I heard he had his own harem or family or
Imagine if
something.
you had Big Smoke as a family pet.
Wow,
And you
yeah.
shit on the floor in the morning when you don't let him out.
They just
You
beat
walk
your ass
out and
with
there'll
the
just
cleaner.
be a fucking waist-high pile of shit in your living room.
No doubt. So, you've done extensive studies on Sasquatches and the rumors of Big Smoke. How big is Big Smoke's meat?
I was regrettably unable to get a close look this time. But
But
perhaps
you got your imagination, I'm sure.
I certainly do. I have.
What do you want it to look like?
Well, I would assume it would be in proportion.
Is it stiff like a ruler or is it shaped like a banana? That's what the people want to know.
Is it egg-shaped like Michael Epstein?
Hopefully, there's no resemblance to that particular individual, but I would say it is as fearsome and ferocious as he is. He is a very imposing figure. I am very personally impressed right now.
Wow, man, Big Smoke in the flesh. And you're right, he didn't stink.
No. The rumors were true. I didn't
It
smell
almost
shit.
smelled like a fresh basket of laundry.
Yeah, I
after
literally
a
didn't
Febreze-
smell shit.
After some Febreze.
Yeah, it smells like Big Smoke's mom just did his laundry like on a Sunday morning
Yeah, maybe she did.
after church.
Maybe she did.
Yeah, it smelled wonderful.
It smelled very good, man. I almost
Like
wanted
fresh
to-
linens on the line.
I had the strangest urge to either run or run at him and hug him. I couldn't decide which I wanted to do. You know, I was torn, emotionally torn.
You probably chose the better thing by not going up and hugging him, I'm thinking.
I think that's probably his death trap.
Yes, he's so cute. You want to go up and hug him, and then he kills you.
So what exactly happened with Cowboy?
That
Like
was
he fucking first he got killed in front of us with
Yeah.
the double football sacking,
And then the
we
horny
seen him trying to
Bigfoot.
escape again, right?
Well, as you said, he was quite a handsome and imposing figure. Perhaps they let him live, but he was able to.
Well, if they let him live, Nathan, they changed their mind
They did apparently.
because they ended up killing him again.
maybe they almost killed him. They didn't. They edged
Oh,
him.
they were toying with him. That's right. Makes sense. See, the little ones are the evil ones. The little ones are the evil ones. The big one is the
Yeah.
friendly ones. They get older and they get more friendly, but they're savages when they're first born.
Well, Big Smoke bangs them all. He don't give a fuck.
We're figuring this whole thing out, man.
I think so. Slowly but surely, I think we're unlocking the mysteries of Big Smoke, Nathan Bohica.
Yes.
You know, I gotta say, I am very, very amazed at. Obviously, it had to be Big Smoke. I wonder why he impaled that sorry figure in the tree like that, and how he did it.
Well, if you look, there was certain types of individuals he attacked. The first were your locals, who were obviously interfering with their territory. The first were the hunters that slew a baby Bigfoot. The second was Cowboy. He was encroaching. He was encroaching on their territory when he entered that tent. Clearly, they had marked territory by slaughtering all my
I
colleagues,
mean, they got
which is
fucking
tragic.
9 structures all in our face. What else do they need? And you got Cowboy running around. Back up, I got this gun. They're like, fuck you, you've been on my property.
Well, he tried to be
Look at all
heroic.
these structures we set up letting all you know we're here. You still over here barking with your little gun. Fuck you. You deserve to die.
He was a cowboy, not a Sasquatch boy. Obviously, you know what I'm saying? He don't know how to wrestle Sasquatches. Cows, he's great at. I've seen him wrestle cows,
But
it's fantastic.
It don't take cows, cowboys, Sasquatches, or handsome cowboys with divine beards
Right.
to understand when you're surrounded by structures warning you not to be there.
He uses leather oil to lather his beard.
Look who's
This
turning
guy.
the crazy redneck at the beginning. We need to rate it, see if there's any beer left.
Well, he left his gun there. That's smart. Well, yeah, he's a redneck, so what are you going to do?
Hell no, there ain't nothing of value in there.
That's the dirtiest 10 on earth. What the fuck? The Bigfoot wiped his ass with it.
There's like half a muddy ass Playboy or penthouse in it, like 4 years ago.
A magazine or two.
So all the pages are all yellow.
He found it in his dad's stash when he was 14. He still has it.
Where'd that guy go anyway? He just abandoned his own fucking.
I have to assume that the Bigfoots grabbed him.
Maybe he's out hunting morning quail.
As we saw, they did actually grab people and pull them off. Perhaps this is for slaughter later, for meat, or perhaps, as we've discussed, it's for mating.
Wow.
So they just running through his ass? Wow.
I think what I propose, and I'm sure the jugglers will agree, is, well, Nathan, you're so adept in knowledge with skills and knowledge about the Sasquatches. We think it shouldn't be with us. We think you should come back here alone, perhaps tonight, right? When it's dark and after the concerts are over, come back here alone and see if you can befriend Big Smoke. See if you can get in there and offer him a rub down. Bring a little bit of baby oil or something.
They always say that music calms the savage beast. So always they say soothes the savage beast.
I think
so maybe you can sing to him.
I think you should just take your shirt off, lather up in the baby oil, get on your knees and just keep looking at him in the eye saying, hug, hug.
And then you know what you do? You let the language of love take over.
That's it, brother.
You let love steer your ship. You know what I'm saying?
I think
He
he's
does
thinking
love
about it.
Bigfoot.
And, you know, just let us
Oh,
know
now
how
we're all
that
going
goes
to
for
jail.
you.
Fuck. Oh, it's not for us.
Oh, we're getting
Thank
pulled over
God
again.
for once.
We got the police escort. See, we're special now that we saw Big Smoke.
Yeah. Now that we saw Big Smoke, we're no longer gang members. The police escort us.
Are we getting a question now for the next 3 hours? I didn't see shit.
What?
I didn't see no
nobody
dead
get
bodies.
murdered.
I
saw
didn't see
nothing.
nothing illegal. Fuck that. I didn't even know that cowboy motherfucker.
All I
I
saw
didn't even know he
was
was
a
with
beautiful
us.
dog in the woods.
I think